Hey guys, it's Tank Taylor here today, bringing you a very different sort of build. I don't normally do builds like this. I try and avoid certain types of builds because I don't want to, I don't know, I don't want to be distasteful or anything like that. I don't know, I thought about it on and off for a while, and I thought, you know what, you're not disrespecting anyone by doing this, so yeah, that's why we have the Overgrown Mausoleum. I keep calling it a mausoleum, I think. I don't know, I keep mistaking English for a different language, apparently. But yeah, I just thought it doesn't have to necessarily, like, it's just because I'm building this doesn't mean it has to be distasteful. I mean, yeah. So I just thought I'd try and do something just a little different. Now I didn't do a lot on the inside because I wasn't sure what I should do on the inside, and I also kind of completely, I don't want to say forgot, but I was like, I don't, like, how would I don't understand what you would do. So I kind of meant to have this as like a resting place of someone who perhaps was the founder of a family, and you know, the family over the years have taken care of it because, well, this is where they came from and they owe everything they have to this one particular person, so they take care of it. Um, but now it's a little overgrown because it's been a few different generations, and now it's been handed down to one more generation, and they've got to come back and fix it all up and really like find themselves again while learning about their history or something. I thought it'd just something sweet like that. Like, I know it's not exactly sweet, but sometimes things can be sweet even in sad moments. I don't know. I'm probably making a bigger deal out of it than what it should be, but I just want to be respectful around these sort of topics. But yeah, the original plan was to actually build a temple. Because I thought a temple would be fun. And still, like, I'd try and be not cautious. Cautious isn't the right word. Respectful, I guess, is the right word. Respectful about how I go about it, but it kind of turned into a mausoleum. Am I saying that right again? Mausoleum. Instead, yeah. So yeah, that's kind of how we end up here, and I don't know. I feel like I did a decent job. I think it's, you know, if I were to have an ancestor who was resting here, I would come and take care of this place, and I think I would learn a lot about myself by just being here. I don't know. I find places like this to be places where you can really learn about yourself, you can learn about your history, and you can really just have a moment of quiet. I can't think of the word, but where you look in on yourself and you just assess things. Um, and I don't know, I think sometimes we aren't very aware of places and moments like that. You know, I definitely am caught up in my own little world sometimes, and I think it'd be absolutely fantastic to just have a bit of a break and be able to come here and just look in on myself and sort of take a moment to be like, okay, like, whatever's going on, you don't need to stress or worry or yada yada. Like, you can just have a nice, sweet little moment to yourself and just relax. And I feel like being in a place like this, I would definitely be off technology. And I think that would definitely help. Being on technology all the time is super stressful and just doesn't need to be a thing that happens in life all the time. So, yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd take a chance on this, and I hope I've been respectful. I don't know how I could be disrespectful in a build. But I hope that, yeah, I've been respectful and whatnot in this build. I'm also not an interior designer in case anyone hasn't figured that out recently. So I'm not entirely sure if this is good or bad or what. So if you like this, please let me know down below. If you want to see more stuff like this, definitely let me know, because I don't know if I just don't know. I don't know if this is something that's will be the norm in my builds, or if I'll kind of stick with, I don't want to say more savory things, because this isn't unsavory, just like if I want to stick with more, I don't want to, again, I don't want to say less controversial. I don't know the right word, but like for some people this subject can be a touchy subject. You know, like I don't want to upset anyone and whatnot, but I also think by totally avoiding it, it's kind of pretending it doesn't exist. So yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling a little bit about this because I'm still a little unsure about it, but I feel the more I avoid it, like this whole topic, um, I don't know. I feel like it should be something that we do talk about. Maybe it's not something I'll do every single time, but I'm gonna have it be present. I think it should be. I think everybody who doesn't want to have to deal with this content or can't deal with it, they don't have to watch, that's fine. But if you are, and I also thought sometimes storytellers, like I've never actually watched storytellers for The Sims, but sometimes you guys can have really beautiful storylines, and I think, you know, this would be beautiful in a storyline. I think it would be absolutely fitting, and well, if you guys don't have access to stuff like builds like this, how can you produce that beautiful storyline? So yeah, I don't know. I'm probably putting way too much thought into this, but I don't know. I always want to be respectful in these situations. But anyway, um, this build took me about 2 hours. I definitely had a photo inspiration, as I normally do. And I don't know, I felt this build really helped me understand the level of like care and detail that needs to go into a build like this. Because like I said, I wanted to be respectful. Like, this is someone's final resting place. If I were actually resting here, what thought and detail, I mean, if I was actually resting here, I don't think I'd care that much. But if maybe a loved one was resting here, how much care and detail would I want to put into this build? You know, how would I like what would I have done? So I tried to just, yeah, put some extra thought and detail into it, and that kind of really helped me understand how to up level my builds just that little bit. I didn't want to go too crazy with like making it super ornate and whatnot, but I also didn't want to make it just plain and simple. So yeah, I just go around putting in little bits of detail here and there, because normally I'd be finished by now, but I'm so glad that I've listened to the advice of some people around me and put in that extra bit of effort. And I think another thing about like the interior being pretty empty is like a good thing about it, sorry, is that if you are a storyteller, you can come along and put your own touch on the inside. You guys can put your own story in it. Um, Maybe this is the resting place of a whole family, or it's just one person, or like it could be anything. And I think, yeah, the freedom of choice is good, because if I had gone inside and decorated it and all this sort of stuff, I think it would have been a bit overwhelming for, I don't know, it would have been a bit overwhelming for everyone to deal with if they wanted to change it and deal with their own thing. Also at this point, I think I didn't have tool mod. I updated the game and it uninstalled every mod I had, and then I didn't upload, like re-download them, and yeah, I only just re-downloaded them to take screenshots for it, but I probably have to update them soon anyway. So yeah, I didn't have I mean, my, what do you call it? I have tool mod and a better build by catalog, and that the second one helps me find debug objects a lot easier, but it apparently, like, still works even, I don't know. It's still pretty good even when the mod is supposedly not installed. I don't know if that's the case, but I could find everything easy without it. But I think even without the mods, I don't know. I don't want to toot my own horn, but I'm feeling really proud of how far I've come since the beginning. I just I don't want to sit here and be the same as who I used to be. I always want to be up leveling and getting better and fixing the mistakes I make and learning new things. So I don't know. If you guys think that I am getting better, for those of you who've been here for a while, definitely let me know, because that would be awesome. I've definitely put a lot more energy and effort into this, and I'm just really hoping that you guys are enjoying. Also, if you want to see any particular builds, I am trying to batch a whole bunch of content at the moment. So if you have any particular things you want to see, definitely chuck it down below in the comments, and I will try my best to build the best version of that build I possibly can. Well, best of my ability. Because, yeah, I just want to try and level up every day. And I'm hoping that's what I'm doing, because I spend a lot of time on this. I've already done 2 other builds, which I'm pretty excited for. Um, Especially not the one that comes after this one, but the one that should come after that. So exactly a week away from this video. Should be up next Sunday. I'm super excited for that one. It was really difficult, but I had a lot of fun messing around with it and trying to make it work. And I feel like I did okay. It was a very frustrating build to do, but you'll see what I mean when I get to it. But yeah, I'm just trying to get ahead in all my videos and pre-record them, so yeah. Uh, that's pretty much all I have to say at the moment about that. Oh, if any of you guys are Sims creators, it doesn't matter if you make CC or if you are a storyteller or if you're a builder or you do Let's Plays or you do legacy challenges or review anything. I don't care if you open The Sims and record yourself just staring at it. If you make content related to The Sims, I have a Discord for us creators. I don't know what I was gonna say. Oh, if you guys want to join it, just give me a good old little DM on Instagram. And if you don't have Instagram, you can head to my Discord server and just be like, hey, I'm a content creator. Can you send me the link, and I'll send you the link and you can join. If you are not a creator and you want to be a part of a Discord community, that's that Discord I just mentioned that you can join. That is in the description down below. If you don't have Discord and you have Instagram, there is an Instagram I have as well. I'm terrible at Instagram, so don't expect the world from me over there. I do upload things occasionally, once in a while. Normally every time I do a build. I'll upload some photos of the build, but that's pretty much it. It's also to stalk the other amazing content creators who are on there. And it's awesome, but also really sad that, like, all the good content creators, they're just so good. I mean, obviously, duh, like, good content creators are good, but anyway. Yeah, good content creators be good, and I stalk them. Not stalk them, but, like, I just, every time I open Instagram, it's just all their beautiful builds, and I get jealous. Very, very jealous, but I also get very inspired, so I shall never stop. But yes, here are the screenshots. If you like all the content that I've been producing and you like how I've been getting better, well, I hope you think I'm getting better, make sure to subscribe because I do come up with 2 videos a week and I am definitely on my way to becoming somewhat good at this Sims thing. If you like to hear me rambling, that's also another good reason to subscribe. If you hate it, sorry, that's just what I do. Not going to change because that's who I am. But that is enough for this video. Thank you guys for coming and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.